What's going on, you guys? So the Washington Commanders just came away with a big win over the Philadelphia Eagles, kind of cementing their spot there in the NFL, deeper into the playoffs and everything. And yes, if I'm a betting man, I think they're going to make the playoffs. I'm knocking on all the wood here. And Jane Daniels, he's done amazing things with this team. And really, the entire Commanders' brass deserves a lot of credit, and I think that they showed that they can draft really, really, really well, including Adam Peters and his staff just did a fantastic job this year. So why not come out with our way too early Commanders mock draft for 2025? This is our 1.0. So there's a couple of different things. Number one is that we don't trade. We kind of just see how the board falls with kind of the preliminary needs in the draft for the Commanders. So we're going to jump right into it. That's really the only rule. So we're going to jump right into it. This is our PFF mock draft simulator. We love PFF. So we like to go more towards the PFF side of things, as well as care for position of value and drafting for needs are both kind of high. But there is also a little bit of randomness sprinkled in because, hey, it is the draft. So we're going to go ahead here. So they have the first, second, third. I believe it's a 4, maybe a 5, and a 7. So again, we're just going to really see how this thing falls and go ahead and start the draft and see how it all goes down. So recap, because we like recaps. Shedeur Sanders, wow, we can't talk, goes number 1. Not shocking. Cam Ward goes to the Titans. You also have the Raiders getting Will Campbell. Don't know if I necessarily agree, but it is what it is. Also, I don't necessarily disagree. Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, Abdul Carter. Okay, so Kevin Banks, Ashton Jeanty, the Cardinals. I don't hate that. All right. So now we get all the way down near the Commanders with tackle, edge, and corner. So, I mean, tackle to a degree. Wyatt Millam there, just sitting there from West Virginia. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, please take me home. Blah, blah, blah. No sacks allowed in 3 years. He's a stud. Downright stud. But would we go with that right off the bat? Wyatt Millam, do I think he can play both sides? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Edge and corner, though. That's my question. Because we need some corner help. Trey Amos. And at this current stage, like all of the good corners are gone, which sucks. And if you were able to somehow finagle Will Johnson, all that, I would do it. But we'll go Millam. Fell to you here. Think he can play both sides. Can help you along that offensive line, and you can do some different things from there. So now you're at corners in need. We know that. I think you got to go BPA. Zay Alexander's there. I doubt he's going to be there at 76, so I'm going to go him now. Zay Alexander, honestly, I think he's going to be perfect for what the Commanders want to do, so it makes a ton of sense. We got corner. We got that figured out. What about edge? This is one of those edge classes that it's good, but it's not like blow your pants off great. Tyler Barron's going to be a little bit on the underside. There's Robinson. Honestly, at this particular spot, I might just go BPA, and I would probably go Chris Paul here. I know that linebacker isn't necessarily a huge need for the Commanders, but because Frankie Luvu and company are a bunch of studs. But I mean, this really comes down to BPA, and I'm a bigger component of BPA than drafting for needs at times. So now we're back into the later part of this, into the 5th round. Got to get our edge. Got to get our edge. 61. Okay. Swenson's pretty good. He's an actual senior. Derek Moore I like. Honestly, Penn State can absolutely get edge rushers out there. They really can. I'm going to go with Swinson, though. Swinson, they're a little bit older, but in the 5th round, I think makes some sense. And then now we're into the 7th round where we can make sense of this whole thing. And now BPA again. Ooh, Dante Trader. Oh, yeah. Dante Trader's a stud. Good in the running game. I think there's room for improvement in the pass game. Yeah, I like me some Dante Trader. Okay, so here's how it all ended up. Top of the draft here. So Yeah, Wyatt Millam falling to you is just an absolute steal. We covered that. I think he'd come in immediately start for you. It'd be fantastic. Zai Alexander, a long, lengthy corner that can run with anybody, can play with anybody. I would absolutely love it. Chris Paul here at linebacker. I mean, it's a value pick, and I know that linebacker isn't the biggest of needs, but I think it would make a ton of sense and really give you some flexibility. Braden Swinson here coming up out of LSU. A little bit of an older prospect, but I think he could definitely provide you some depth at the very least. The Commanders might be our prospects to land some other edge rushers in free agency. And then Dante Trader Jr., they're at 227. Great value, guy that can play on the inside, the outside, maybe even a little bit over the top as well and not get burned. So I think it makes some sense. I'd be excited if this is how the Commanders draft ended up. But hey, like we said, that's our very first way too early Commanders mock draft. Let us know what you guys think. Who would you have taken? Did you like our picks? Whatever it is, let us know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.